Hey everyone, it's me, Mrs. Z, back with another Computer 2 assignment. Today we are going to do Excel assignment number 8, and we're going to be dealing with vendor databases. So here we go. So before we get started, let's talk about what we're going to do. So Excellent Adventures uses an Excel spreadsheet to store vendor information. All right, it collects the data. So we're going to work on a vendor database. So in this assignment, you're going to use Excel to create a vendor database that includes columns for vendor name, address, sales contact, contact email, phone number, fax number, and category. To keep the data entry consistent, categories will be chosen from a drop-down menu that we're going to create. So some new skills are naming cell ranges, sorting data, formatting cells as zip codes, formatting cells as phone numbers, and inserting data validation. We are going to set up our new workbook and save it as your last name E8 vendor database. We are going to have our default font size. We will be adding a header at the end. Please note that we need to set this up as landscape as we do that, and we're going to just column width, we'll resize those as we need to. So here we go. All right, the first thing we need to do is make sure that our orientation is set to landscape. So I'm going to go to page layout, orientation landscape. So we've got that set. Number one, it asks us to rename sheet 1 as categories. Categories. And we're going to be using the information that we put on this sheet to create a drop-down list on another sheet. So it's pretty cool. We're going to type in that information. So hold on just a sec. Right, so now that we've got the categories typed in, turn the page over. We're going to look at number 3. It says select cells A1 through A20 and sort in ascending order. So we're going to select our information here, and we are going to go to our Home tab. And over here on the right, we've got Sort and Filter. So I'm going to click that, and we're going to sort A to Z. And just like that, it puts everything in alphabetical order so we don't have to. Okay. Next, we're going to make sure those cells are still selected. Right click and click Define Name. And so then a box will pop up. Here's our box. And we're going to call this Categories as the name. So we're going to type in Categories right here. Oh, and for some reason, this changed categories. Number 5, insert a new worksheet right here and rename that vendor database. All right, number 6 asks us to select cells K4 through K21. And we are going to go to the Data tab here at the top and choose Data Validation. And then we've got a Settings tab here, and we're going to allow a list. And we're going to get our source. We're going to type in equals categories, because that's where our list is coming from. We've already defined that. So then we hit OK. And you'll see here, now we've got a drop-down list that we can use when we are filling in our information. So number 7 is a lot of typing, and so that's part of the reason why this assignment is 2 days long. So we need to go through and type all the information that you see in number 7. It's tiny, I know, and I'm sorry about that. Do your best. But when it comes to column K, don't type anything, right? You just come in here and you'll just do your drop down menu. Okay, whatever that is for that, that's what you're going to do in column K. So we'll be right back after we type everything in. All right, so now that we've done all that typing in number 7, it asks us to change the width of column A in vendor database to 10. I've gone through and I have made like all of these wide enough to show everything in here, but we want to set we want to make this column width, so we right click column width, and we're going to set that to 10. Turn the page. On 9 it says select column F and format as a special zip code. So we're going to click column F, and so it's all selected. We're going to right click format cells, and then we've got a box that's going to come up, and we are going to go to special zip code. Okay, and so we hit OK, and so now those are all formatted as zip codes. That's not going to change. Number 10, it wants us to look at I and J and select those and do the same thing. We're going to right click format cells, and we are going to format those as a special phone number, and we click OK, and you'll see that that's now formatted those as a phone number with those area codes in the parentheses and that hyphen in between the numbers. Number 11 wants us to select cell A1 and format that to bold and 20. So here's my A1. Go back to my home tab. We're going to set that to 20 and bold. Select row 3 and apply a thick bottom border to the column heading. So this is row 3, and I'm going to select that and apply a thick bottom row. So that is here under my bottom border, and I'm going to, there should be one thick bottom border. Number 13 says select cells A4 through K21 and sort in ascending order by company name. So we go from A4 through K21 and we select that information, and we come back up here to sort A to Z, and so everything should now be sorted in alphabetical order. In the header of the database worksheet, which is this one, we're going to insert our names. We're going to insert that header with our name. This is assignment number 8, and it is called vendor database. Next, we need to just make sure everything looks good. We are going to set our print area, so we'll click out of that header back onto our little waffle down here, and we are going to select what we want to print, which is all of that information. We're going to set our print area. The next thing we want to do is go to our print preview. So we're going to print. We are going to make sure that this fits on one page. This is supposed to be landscape, so make sure that if it's not landscape, that you make sure it's landscape. And last but not least, it's asking for us to print with grid lines. So this is what it should look like when you're finished. Make sure you go back and save your work and turn it in, and you're ready to go. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye.